All right, guys, I have a very special video for you today because I am opening curriculum with my intended student with me. So I have two boxes which are from Moving Beyond the Page, which is going to be named soon Beyond the Page. And one of them is 21.8 pounds and the other one is 38.25 pounds. So let's get started with the first one. Uh-oh, my scissors are not sticking. Hold on. No. They really double, triple tape this so that it doesn't come apart during shipping, which I of course appreciate. Hold on, I'll just cut it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I wasn't on the seam is the problem.
8 pieces of tape.
Lots of tape. Okay, hold on, let me cut there. Okay, and also in case you missed it, we're back with the charter. So that is why we were able to get this all at once instead of one at a time. So can you lift that out and put it there, please? Let me just make sure this is for you. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Why don't you... No, let's just leave it in the box for a sec.
I read that.
Yeah, so this is the first book that he read, American Tall Tales. So that'll be a second time around. That will be interesting. And then this is actually a book that we also already have for another program, so that's interesting. And then we have The View from Saturday. So this is obviously the literature book. A House of Tailors.
Am I going to read that?
Yeah, you're going to be reading these books.
I already read Paul.
I know. My Side of the Mountain. I'm really excited to do this one. This is in several different curriculums. Oops! Now we're having tripod problems. Okay, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. Wrinkle in Time. And this is the 5th grade curriculum. In case you're not familiar. The Invention of Hugo Cabret. Wow, this is like 500 pages. Let's just check that. Oh, okay, it's not full pages. There's like illustrations and stuff. But it is like 500 pages, literally. Ballad of Lucy Whipple. All right, let's move these out of the way and then we can do the picture books. Okay. All right, so this one I thought was really cool. Coral Reef Food Chains. This is part of a food web thing. Walking with Henry, Life and Words of Henry David Thoreau. Picture book of Frederick Douglass. Lincoln, a photobiography. Handy Guide to Writing, which is written by them, by the way. Pass the Energy, Please. That's about food webs. Let's Explore Energy, Biomes and Ecosystems. Ocean Science. Oh my gosh, there's so many books in this box. Hold on, I can't fit it that way. 100 Inventions That Made History. How the Incredible Human Body Works. This is for the anatomy unit. Leap into Space. Super pumped about that one. Smart About the 50 States. Yeah, we have one of these units, but we haven't done it yet. If Your Name Was Changed at Ellis Island. Hold on, one book at a time, assistant. Going West. One of the units is Western Expansion. Immigrant Kids. How We Crossed the West. The Adventures of Lewis and Clark. The American Revolution for Kids with 21 Activities. The New Americans, Colonial Times, the Jamestown Colony, this or that. Hold on, slow down, assistant. Cut from the Same Cloth. Oh, this is cool. American Women of Myth, Legend, and Tall Tale. Hold on, I want to look at the table of contents on this for a sec. This is so cool. This fits right in with all of the other tales that we're doing, so I'm stoked to read that. I love tales. Okay, hold on. Let's put this box over there. My America, Poetry Atlas of the United States, and R is for Rhyme, a poetry alphabet. That is so cool. All right, now we're going to open the second box. Hold on, not this box. This is not you. This one over here is you. Okay, so let's move all this wonderful literature over here. And so one question I often see like on Facebook in the forum is how do you do Moving Beyond the Page with more than one age group? And I think you can see that the literature that comes with it, you can really scale up or down. So you have these picture books that you do, and then you also have read alouds. But you could really adjust things. That's one of my favorite things about this curriculum. I do use it with my 7 and 10-year-olds together, and then there are different activities that you can do based on the lessons. I'm opening the second box over here. So you can pick and choose which books you do, or you can read aloud to everyone, like we did with Holes, for example. And then the actual worksheets themselves, you have the ability to scale up or down. Sorry, the table's shaking because we're having trouble getting into this super secure in a good way tape. So the first thing I really wanted to look at, hold on one sec, is this. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's 2 giant science kits, which is what I really wanted to show. Oh, there might even be 3 boxes, actually, because I haven't seen any curriculum yet.
That's cool.
Yeah, so this is what he's really excited
Do I
about.
get to do that?
Yeah, you get to do that.
Do I do it today?
We'll see if you could do it today. Oh, here's the curriculum. Okay. So the curriculum and the science kits are in the same box, and we're having a space issue on this table. So 1 second, please. Oh, this is cool. All right, here, put that. Here, give me that. We'll show all these things in a second. Can you lift those? I'll move the box and you put it where the box was. Put it right there. We'll do that in a sec. All right, next one. Don't open that yet. Take that. Okay, just place it there because we got to do one thing at a time or we're going to run out of space. Okay, which we've already done. We are completely out of space on this table. All right, don't open that yet. Okay, so we saw the anatomy thing. Let's move that over there. Let's move this over here. No, don't leave it over here. We're going to open that in a sec so we can see what's inside. So we have an American history timeline, and it has instructions put in a 3-ring binder. So that'll be great for charter purposes if you're trying to use this with the charter. This is the model zoomed out that he was excited about. It's got squishy intestines. Goes with the anatomy book, so that'll be fun. Then there is a Scramble the States of America game. That looks fun. I'm sorry, my allergies are now picking up. We have this Dreamcatcher. This goes with the unit and legends of the Northeast, it looks like. Then we have some Sculpey air dry clay. Those are all of the manipulatives. And we have, let's look at this science kit. This is so exciting. Okay. I'm not going to be able to open it here. 1 second. We'll rotate it. Okay. So here is what is included in Semester 1 Science Kit. All of these lovely, wonderful things. You've got cylinder, matches, living seas. And this is one thing I really love about Moving Beyond the Page is every single lab is labeled with what is in it. So for Unit 2 Energy, Lesson 3, Activity 4. Or we have Unit 1, Living Seas, Lesson 1. So I love that about them. Also, if you do the year 4 to 5 curriculum, they have like a big box which has all of the art supplies for the different crafts, which is amazing. I think that's the kindergarten level. And it's also labeled like that. Okay, let's open up Semester 2.
It's not opening.
Here, I have scissors. Okay. And so you can see everything that they send is super secure. So there's no risk of it like opening up during shipping, which isn't necessarily a problem I've seen with other curriculum suppliers. I'm just mentioning that because I appreciate
47.
secure materials. Okay, so this is Semester 2, and also as you can see, you're able, if you just want to do a semester at a time, that's an option. It's very customizable to what your needs are. So this is the Semester 2 kit, and again, you've got all sorts of completely labeled, ready to go lab supplies, which is something I absolutely appreciate as a mom of 6. I do not have time to go find, even if it's household items, like, look, here's watercolor paints, here's a ruler. Yes, I may have those things, or these brads. I always need these and I buy them and then I can never find them. So I love that about Moving Beyond the Page. It makes actually doing science labs very easy. So shout out to them for having that all set up and ready to go. And also, as you can see, as we're going through these things, very comprehensive, integrated materials. Okay, so my son is just itching to open the instructor guides, which you guys may know, or I may have mentioned before, when you get to this age, they are written to the student. So you only have one instructor guide. And the other thing that we learned a while ago together was that it lists on the back what is your science and social studies unit and what is the corresponding language arts. So the first unit for age 9 to 11 is the 50 states, and it goes with poetry. So this is poetry. And let's see if we can find the 50 states here. Or how about we just do it this way? I'll just go through them all, and then you can just see them, because my son is just loving looking at everything. So we have technology and invention, space, which I am so excited about, the human body, which is what that model goes to, the 50 states. So this is what goes with the poetry unit. Your state. So if you have certain state requirements for homeschooling or whatever your program is that cover your state, then you can get it covered with this. Colonization and revolution, state government and economics. I'm really excited about that. Hold on a second. Let's look at this one for a sec. So this is concept 4, unit 2. Just want to look at, these are the lessons that are covered. And then let's look at the scope and sequence in the back. This is the final lesson. So here's the overview of the whole level. And it talks about the math, which we've done in a separate video. And here's the summary of skills that are covered. And I'm pretty sure this is all available on their website. I'm just looking out of curiosity. So identify and explain basic function of the state government system. Categorize resources as natural, human, or capital. So these are things that are going to directly align with state standards, which vary based on your state, but a lot of them are similar or exactly the same. We have the living seas, concept 2. Biomes. This is like every single grade has a biome standard in California anyway. Energy. Let's cut that so that we're not messing up the bubble wrap and getting it on the floor. Okay, can you stop for a second? All right. So we have immigration, a house of tailors. And so this is similar to like the Holes unit, if you've seen my review of that, where you have a language arts unit that is based on a novel, but it has comprehensive language arts. So that means it's going to cover grammar, usage, mechanics, parts of speech, writing. All of those things will be contained, even though it is anchored to a particular text. Then we have My Side of the Mountain, same story. The K, same story. So these must be all of the literature ones. Ballad of Lucy Whipple, The Invention of Hugo Cabret. That's that book that's 500 pages. Then we have The Witch of Blackbird Pond, A Wrinkle in Time. Hold on a sec. Let's take a look at this one. Let's look at the first lesson in A Wrinkle in Time to see what's going on. So here's the stuff you need. Here's the lesson. So you have the reading comprehension questions, which I have discussed before in our compare and contrast. Then you have elements of science fiction. Then you have an activity, which is vocabulary, prefixes, and suffixes. So this is, whoops, messed up the tripod. This is one of the things that talks about, this is an assignment that the student will be doing. Sorry, I'm having major tripod problems right now. Provide examples of science fiction from a book or a movie. Then you have a different one. And then this is the, can you please stop popping the bubble wrap? Vocabulary, prefixes, and suffixes. So that is your language arts worksheet thing you're doing. And then you go to lesson 2. So that is an example of a language arts unit for 5th grade. Then we have independent study, Lincoln. Let's just look at this for a sec. So, okay. So as you can see, the way that the language arts lessons are done in this grade level is you have a book for each of the language arts units, and then you have a concept for the science or social studies. So there's that. Then westward expansion, very much looking forward to this. We're still working on a book about the railroad, for example, left over from last year's California history. American Tall Tales and Legends. This is the one we have done before, but I look forward to doing it again and digging really deep into those. And then we have the view from Saturday. So this is all the insane amount of stuff we got for 5th grade. Very excited to dig into this with my son. If I haven't mentioned it recently, the charter school that we are with is moving to requiring specific curriculum, and Moving Beyond the Page is believed to be on that short list of 3 options. So that is why I went ahead and purchased this whole grade level to make providing samples easier. And also I knew that my son would be interested in this in particular, and he's now asking if he can have it. But we're going to have to wait until we do the lesson with it. So anyway, that is why I have bought this entire grade level of 9 through 11, and the math is not here because we purchased that separately before we got back with this charter. So that's a separate video I have posted on this channel if you're interested in seeing what the math looks like. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and show you guys all of the amazing things that have arrived. So thank you for watching if you're new here, and sorry for the pace of this video. I have a very accelerated helper who doesn't do anything in slow motion, and actually when he learned to walk, he didn't start walking, he started running. So that is who's going to be doing this curriculum. All right, thank you guys for watching.